This is Hannibal here from The Hannibal TV on YouTube and Facebook with another wrestling news update, my second one of the day. This one has to do with The Rock's daughter, Ava, whose WWE contract came to an end last week. She did have some controversy when she was with the company a few months ago. She tweeted something related to Charlie Kirk's death, got a lot of heat over it, then deleted the post. And then yesterday, she put something up saying, "Now I can say this with my full chest," and puts a middle finger to ICE and the entire administration. So, of course, The Rock is one of the top shareholders in WWE. I believe he made somewhere around 45 million or so off of WWE last year. He's got people like Tamina Snuka, one of his relatives, under contract. She doesn't do anything. More Samoans than they've ever had. And he put this picture out today. He's on the set of Fast X with Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, and John Cena. So Ava has removed her Twitter account. It's completely gone, or X as it's called now. So we look at those nice bicep peaks. Be stepping back into the ring August 1st. More information coming soon. But I'm just saying, okay, you're going to post this stuff, Ava, then remove it. What does that say? Either post it or don't post it. It seems to me like you remove stuff. And yes, you sucked. You absolutely, I don't care what your political views are. I don't think anyone's going to argue. She wasn't good looking. She was horrible on the mic. And I did talk about heat earlier today. She had the go away heat. Like, I don't want to watch this. I see that she's in it. I'm not even going to click on it. And if she appears while I'm watching someone else in a different segment, I'm just going to turn the TV off. It's so bad. Like, she has channel changing heat. So good riddance to her. There's already enough of The Rock's relatives in there. And I'm sure she never has to work again if she doesn't want to, but it's rumored she's going to work for her parents' studio. But yeah, to me, if you're going to post something, either apologize for posting it or do something, but don't give the finger to an entire administration and then delete your account. That's just not something to do, in my opinion. And I'm not political. I'm not even American. So, I mean, I'm as neutral as you can be. WWE, which I understand, even though The Rock is on the board of directors, both Linda McMahon and her son-in-law, Triple H, who are in Triple H has one of the highest positions in WWE, although I think The Rock is actually higher than him. He works for the Trump administration. WWE and TKO are heavily connected to the Trump administration. It kind of sucks because wrestling is supposed to be an escape from politics. It's not. That's one of the reasons I hate wrestling today. It becomes political. There's soft people. Heels get offended at what you yell at them and so forth. Guys like Sami Zayn have fans ejected when they get their feelings hurt. I mean, come on. But obviously the fans are figuring it out now about people like Zayn, who are pretty much getting no reaction these days. TNA Impact was back up to a 0.04 rating for their third week on AMC, so that's better. They started at a 0.04, did a 0.02, back to a 0.04. They only went to 0.03 last week. It was Collision, AEW Collision, that did a 0.02. AEW Collision, that right now is getting like 180 million plus a year deal from WBD. No wonder they're going out of business. being sold to Netflix for putting on that crap Collision product. And you know what's funny? MJF, who hardly ever appears on Collision, it came out today he's doing another indie appearance soon. His second indie appearance. Okay, so your TV show is dying that a company is paying you millions for, and you're not putting your champion on Collision, but you're allowing him to do indie appearances. Like, I got no problem if he wants to do indie appearances. This company is for a company, and I'm not even going to say the name because it's one of the ones where people dress up in bear suits and do all this stupid crap, or dress up in Star Wars suits and wrestle in the ring, or wrestle tents, or wrestle invisible men. Yes, AEW is sending their champion to be part of this league instead of having him on Collision, which is disgusting. And we do not know the Collision rating from this Saturday, but the previous Saturday, 0.02, that was the worst rating they ever got, lower than Rampage ever got, and Rampage has been canceled. However, WBD is going out of business. They're being bought by Netflix, so I don't think Collision has that much longer of a shelf life, because I don't think Netflix is going to keep it on. And I can't see anyone wanting to keep that on when it's getting such horrible ratings, and they got all these people getting paid to sit at home in AEW. They could make the cards better. There's always excuses. Oh, this was on, this was on, this was on. Oh, somebody farted on this channel. We had to watch that. Rather than a couple of nobodies on Collision. Do a bunch of flips and choreographed spots, honestly. WWE celebrities Bad Bunny and Jelly Roll both won Grammy Awards last night. Roman Reigns chose CM Punk tonight on Raw for his WrestleMania 42 opponent. So that's interesting. CM Punk had the lesser of the two titles. Now you could argue that since CM Punk is more over than Drew McIntyre, and now Roman Reigns is going after Punk's belt instead of McIntyre's belt, that now that title will be the more worthy title, I guess. And I would imagine maybe are they going to have maybe Gunther wrestle for the other title at WrestleMania? I don't know. Not very interested in it, if you ask me. Apparently, CM Punk, speaking of CM Punk, he did an interview saying and this is a quote, "I don't have words to explain how enjoyable it was for me to team with AJ Lee. You know, I'm her biggest fan. So to have a front row seat literally for her return and help kind of put it all together behind the scenes," end quote. So again, they don't try and pretend. They don't even try and pretend. In a movie, they'll try and pretend it's real. They don't constantly remind you that it's fake. It's like, he likes to have fun. He just wants to have matches with his wife and have fun and wrestle other guys that have wives and stuff in the business. Just play fight, because that's all it is. They're not actors, although every single little thing is choreographed. Every single line is choreographed. Every punch, every chop is choreographed. But they're not actors. So they're not in the actors union, and they don't have to go through union laws or anything like that. So there you go. Hey, also, I got news for the fans in Wichita here, where the cotillion is, where I beat the Sandman, destroyed the Sandman, ECW legend. That's me as the Blood Hunter in the mask. Now, WWE is coming to this exact venue where I beat the Sandman. WWE, here's the funny thing. I don't know any of these people. The guy in the front I somewhat recognize from something, but I looked at the ticket prices for this. They're as high as $137, I believe, to watch NXT. I think I'll be skipping that one, but I mean, it's interesting. WWE's coming here. AEW was supposed to come here last year for Collision, but it got canceled because not enough tickets sold. Someone says Ric Flair's daughter was awesome. I don't know is that the one that runs his social media or Charlotte? Hello, Justin. Hello, Tom. Lose the hat. This is $1,000 hat. And you know what? I am a bull rider. I haven't ridden bulls. I've made the 9 seconds, and I live in Kansas. Okay? I am a wild guy. I am a cowboy. I've been told by cowboys, real lifelong cowboys, that I've earned the right to call myself a cowboy. And I rather like the hat. So I don't know who you are, Satan person. I mean, that's a cool symbol. But I think I really like the hat. And it's custom. It's custom made, custom steamed. TNA's second week show on AMC was better than the first. I heard that. How was the Royal Rumble? Watch my report from earlier today. I gave a full breakdown. It was no surprises really. Jericho didn't appear. Roman Reigns won the men's. I forget who won the women's. That's how good it was. AJ Styles retired. Yes, AJ Styles. If you didn't know, I once pinned him 2 times in one night. Back when he was IWGP New Japan champion. I am the only wrestler that can say I beat him 2 times in one night in September 2014 when he was New Japan champion. And yes, I will be back in the ring August the 1st. No, Jericho did not come back to WWE, strangely enough. Powerhouse Hobb debuted, but it was the wrong place to debut him because he got no reaction. But where's the WWE's drug testing policy? This is just a random question, not related to that last comment, but do they still have a testing policy? I'm just curious. Where's Rick Steiner when you need him? Hey, there's another wrestler I beat. Did I have Rick Steiner's last match? Because I beat the crap out of him sometime around 2016, 2017. The Nature Boy Ric Flair would whip his ass. Hey, Nature Boy, why are your girlfriends messaging me now? That's legit. Why are your ex-girlfriends messaging me? Strange, eh? Why is there no Mega Ice heel in the WWE? Because there's no more heel heat. WWE is soft. I agree. WWE, they don't want real heat. It's just lame. It's just lame. But that would be interesting. But again, I don't know enough about it to comment on it, so I'm not going to comment on it. I'm in the wrestling bubble, so I'm not going to comment on something I don't know much about. Young Macho Man Savage, since NXT is the best wrestling on TV. My friend now digs me. Do I miss Canada? No. The snow is melting here. It came the last couple of weeks for the first time, and I did not like it. I'm actually going to Miami, Florida in a couple of weeks. Looking forward to that. Where The Rock actually has a house. I don't know about that, Mark. I can't really comment on it. Teddy Hart wrestles once a month in Calgary right now. For which company? I haven't heard about that. I heard that he had some type, and I don't know if this is true, but I heard from a Stampede Wrestling manager that he had to leave the States due to a charge that he was going to court for, that he had now has a bench warrant out for not appearing at the court case, and went back to Canada. You're the best. Shoot straight from the hip. Yes. Hey, by the way, I already did a video on Maven, who did some type of video about me. I don't know if it's Marvin or Maven. I get confused at his real name. He did a video. He cut out the part where I was actually asking him why he was promoting Just Incredible. who looks like he has triplets these days. He looks like he's pregnant with triplets. He's ripped off promoters, fans. I even got ripped off by the piece of crap, and he changed the finish on me. And Marvin did a video where he was actually trying to say that everyone that's saying, like, the long list, you could actually write a book of all the people he ripped off. Marvin was saying that, or Maven, whatever the hell his name is, was saying that Credible was like or everyone's lying that he rips people off. No, I can tell you firsthand experience. That's what it's about. But yeah, I made that comment 8 months ago. But I guess his videos are so overproduced. It takes him 8 months for him to do a response, practice it out, and then respond to something that wasn't even something I even think about. Like, I don't know. Anyways, I said, hey, I'm doing an event August the 1st. If you got a problem with me, I'll be happy to wrestle you August the 1st. And I sent that Friday, haven't heard back from him. Who do I think are the best looking women in wrestling? Well, Shine. The Shine promotion that I work with, oh my God. From top to bottom, I mean, I think they're the best athletes. I think they're the best looking. And I think it's the best league out there for ladies wrestling. Justin P. almost fell asleep trying to watch the Royal Rumble. Yeah, Justin looks like he's pregnant with triplets. And Maven, someone was saying he plucks his eyebrows or waxes his eyebrows. I mean, what kind of a man is that? I did have some fun with his fellow Tough Enough winner, Nydia, back in 2005 a few times. That was a lot of fun. That is my best memories of that Tough Enough. And I only remembered him from that Tough Enough, but apparently he also got eliminated by The Undertaker in the Royal Rumble, for anyone that didn't know. So good for you, or you eliminated The Undertaker. Good for you. It's too bad you didn't take that ball and run with it. It's really too bad you couldn't actually do something with that. Obviously, nothing else happened, right? I don't remember anything else that you did. Are you ever going to wrestle again? Yes, I just finished saying it August 1st. And I've challenged him. But if he's not going to do it, trust me, I'll have another opponent. But since he's running his mouth about me, sure. Daphne, she was extremely good looking. And it's truly, truly sad what happened to her. Truly sad. Did I ever watch PCO's match in JCW? No, I didn't. But I've talked to the PCO lately. I wish them the best. I wish JCW would use me. I'm a little bit closer to where they run shows than PCO, but maybe they think I can beat up all of their talent. I don't know. A lot of people in wrestling seem to be afraid of me because I am just too tough, too strong, too vicious, and too delicious for every other male in the business.